Law 42. Strike the shepherd and the sheep will scatter. This law teaches that trouble within a group can almost always be traced back to a single troublesome individual. To neutralize a hostile force or dissolve an opposing group, you must identify, isolate, or eliminate its central leader, the shepherd, causing the remaining followers, the sheep, to scatter and lose their collective power. In any organization, community, or team, power is concentrated in the hands of a few, but group dynamics are often heavily manipulated or agitated by one dominant toxic personality. When opposition arises, fighting the entire crowd or arguing with every member is a waste of energy. Instead, look past the nosy followers to find the ringleader who stirs up discontent. Don't try to negotiate or reason with this person, as they are usually irredeemable. Neutralize them swiftly by banishing them, cutting off their support network, or isolating them from their power base. Once the source of infection is removed, the remaining group loses its focal point, disperses, or collapses. So what are the core points here? Find the root. Cut the root of the problem rather than trimming the leaves. Trace every conflict back to its single instigator. Avoid group confrontation. Never attack or argue with a mob collectively. You will only unite them further against you. Instead, isolate the leader. Separate the troublemaker physically, politically, or psychologically from their followers. And do not negotiate. Trying to compromise with a core agitator only buys them time to entrench their influence deeper. So, what is the reversal to this law? Striking the shepherd can backfire if you misidentify who truly holds the authority, or if the leader you attack has a martyrdom effect that actually inspires the group to fight harder for a vengeful cause. Also, if the leader is subtle, eliminating them might create a power vacuum filled by someone much worse or harder to predict. If the central figure is too powerful to remove cleanly, it can sometimes be safer to keep them visible while quietly undercutting their support from underneath. That is the general idea of Law 42. If you have not done so, I would highly suggest that you go back to my channel and first watch a video titled Introduction to the Laws of Power. And then I would watch videos 1 through 41, and I would watch them in order because each video builds on the one before it. If you do that, you will have a much better idea of what I'm talking about today. If you have questions, feel free to ask, leave a comment, or join us in a live stream. I don't mind discussing almost anything as long as we can keep it decent and respectful. I make these videos because I want people to learn how not to be taken advantage of. And I feel like if I can help even one person, then I've done my job. I hope everybody has a good day, and I'll see you soon.